Some time ago, David Seymour made an interesting statement. I think this statement should have gotten far more attention than it did.
The official event at Ratana, ACT leader David Seymour was outlining his vision for the country. His speech in Auckland championing privatisation and praising those with a pioneer spirit. But his critics say they've heard it all before and he's out of touch. Political editor Mikey Sherman reports.
David Seymour cracking into a new year and with a not-so-new culture war.
I believe our nation, at its heart, has long been dominated by two invisible tribes.
The first tribe he calls changemakers.
ACT people are changemakers. And then there's the other tribe.
What he calls a majority for mediocrity.
They would love nothing more than another lockdown. Make some more sourdough, worry about the billions in debt another day. They believe that ancestry is destiny.
He says national appeals to both.
They get more votes than us because they're more prepared to be a big tent and straddle them.
So too, New Zealand first.
This is the most elitist rhetoric I think I have ever seen from a politician. David Seymour looks down on you. If you don't support him, that is because you are part of the majority for mediocrity. Of course, his policy agenda also reflects this elitist worldview. He has abolished trade union empowering legislation, he has presided over skyrocketing unemployment, he has made it easier to fire workers and evict tenants. He wants to freeze the minimum wage, he wants to cut sick leave. David Seymour is deeply anti-worker. Supposedly his supporters are change makers. And what is the change that they want to bring about? Privatisation and asset sales. Wow, how bold and original. Doing exactly what the rich elites who fund you want you to do. And he pretends to be some kind of great pioneer, when he is just vomiting up old, failed policy. In the 1980s, we saw extensive privatisation and asset sales. We were told that this would make a great economy. And what happened in the aftermath of this era? House prices went up, homelessness rates went up, child poverty rates went up, economic inequality increased, our infrastructure began to collapse. You have brain damage if you think asset sales and privatisation is a magic bullet. Of course, David Seymour wants these things. He is funded by the rich elites who stand to benefit from them. They would buy all the assets at a low price and then weaponise them to ruthlessly exploit the public. That is what they would do. There is nothing bold or original about this disgusting plot. We have seen it all before, it worked badly last time, and it will fail once again. Free market fundamentalism is not the answer to every problem. And this deranged rhetoric about the majority for mediocrity. I have never seen a politician with such open disdain for the public. If you don't vote for him, he will labour you as inferior, as mediocre. Just the other day he was referring to New Zealanders who enroll to vote late as dropkicks. Disgraceful for a politician who is supposed to represent the people to speak about the people with such overt contempt. This mindless servant of the elite should be unemployed come 2026. The nation should not be governed by self-serving elites who openly despise the people that they are supposed to represent. But that is what David Seymour is, and he is making that very obvious. He looks down on you, he despises you, as do the rich elites who finance his party. But the voters have power over him. We can make him irrelevant, and that is exactly what we should do. His disrespect for the nation must not be rewarded with more power. Vote for anyone else. I don't like Luxon or Winston, but at least they don't openly despise the average New Zealander. At least they don't openly dismiss you as mediocre. The ACT Party is a disgusting, elitist organisation. They must be voted out of Parliament as soon as possible.